Good evening, folks. Jesus, look at the conversation going. What's up, Shadows? Mizroy, thank you so much for subscribing for 32 months. Good evening, Arcane. And Satellite and Fury. Hi, everybody. Happy, I think it's Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday. My weird-ass work schedule is impossible to tell what day it is, normally. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great, actually. I'm having a lovely little day myself. Everything went according to plan. I worked, and work was good. And then crack up, you just randomly quit Monkey Island 2. Yeah, before I even appear on stream, it's just quit game. We're playing Minecraft. Fuck you. Friday here, but close enough. Oh, it'll be Friday here in a scant 3 hours. We're almost there. I am 3 days into a 5-day work streak, which I'm sure doesn't sound very special to anybody who works, you know, normal office job. But when you're doing when you're doing retail, that's a long stretch. Oh, y'all talking about Yakuza 3? Doing okay, dreading the winter storm we're getting soon. Oh yeah. Big winter stuff happening. Greetings from Los Angeles. It rained for like 20 minutes here today. And then went back to being sunny and warm. By the way, this is my 3rd rum and coke tonight. This one's a bit strong because I realized I don't actually do any kind of math when it comes to rum and cokes. I put 2 ounces of rum in, and then I just fill it up with coke. And that makes 3 rum and cokes. And I hadn't actually mathed it out, but it turns out I'm making my rum and cokes at a 2-to-1 ratio, which is, I think, way stronger than you're supposed to. I think most simple mixed drinks like that are at least supposed to be like 3-to-1. I know gin and tonics are supposed to be. So, no wonder I like rum and coke so much. Accidentally picked a jerk for a professor who doesn't explain why he grades you badly. Ooh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Disappointed in Enfield at this juncture, not ready to give it up yet. Didn't expect to like it near as much as original Arc Knights. I at least hoped it would be more your speed than Genshin. Yes, a rum and rum, yeah. Currently -10. Tomorrow's supposed to be ridiculous. Jesus. Jesus. Also, good evening, Chaos! And Naren and everybody. Hi, everybody. I've had a lot to drink tonight, so I might be pretty bad about picking out newcomers as they straggle into the stream. I have good news, everyone. I have very, very good news for y'all. I reviewed my schedule for next week, and there is a non-zero chance that I will stream every day next week. Shocking, I know. Don't hold me to that, because I'm gonna be working a lot next week. But I'm mostly doing 10 to 6 next week, which opens me up for streams. I'm off. I've got 2 days off. And yes, every day. That includes Sunday. Even Sunday. Even Sunday. Sundays are on the table, people. In this era of chaos and strife, not even Sunday can be left by the wayside. It's a Sunday miracle. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. This is what I'm gonna say right now. So tonight, obviously, we're LeChuck's revengeing. I don't think we're finishing this tonight, and that's fine. Totally fine. Tomorrow night, I'm setting course on a variety night. I decided to dip back into my business email for gold-plated games, and scored some new keys for some new things. So I've got a bunch of stuff we can take a look at tomorrow night, possibly more, because I did bother to respond to some emails as well. And depending on how timely they are, we might have some bigger headliners for tomorrow evening. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a good old traditional indie variety night, brought to you by the kind-hearted souls behind the actual indie games themselves. Saturday, we'll do the Power Hours. We'll go back to January of 1996 and the seemingly endless puff piece on the Nintendo 64. Seemingly endless because I just don't read it very fast. So it takes multiple weeks just to get through one article. And then Sunday, I will continue LeChuck's Revenge. I am electing to strike while the iron is hot. I really like that phrase. I use it a lot. But yeah, we'll go ahead and keep on LeChucking on Sunday. Because once I clear the deck of LeChuck's Revenge, I'm pretty tempted to go straight into Star Providence. I have been wanting to play that game super bad, and we should be getting to it sometime next week, if everything holds up. The only maybe day next week, and this is discounting me being like super tired or super depressed or whatever after a work day. The only maybe day is Monday, because I am working until 8 on Monday. So Monday may be a late night, and if we finish LeChuck's Revenge on Sunday, and Monday is a late night, I probably won't start Star Providence then. I'll probably elect to start on Tuesday instead, so. I just saw what Naren said, you son of a bitch. Well, it's your business in the front, party in the back, and orange just signifies that business is bad and the party is a dud. Oh my god, that's great. Only a major power outage could possibly keep me away. We'll see what that means in the end. Turns out Republicans are so intent on following the Nazi playbook, they even followed the invaded area known for harsh winters in the middle of winter party. How history repeats. Get to say that as a fellow Baldy. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful to give as good or even better as one gets? I wish, if anything, I wish I was balder than I was. My wife still insists on me keeping what little hair I have, but it would be so much easier to just have that smooth pate. Wouldn't have to worry about keeping it trimmed or anything. I just shine it up. Just get the shoe polish and the towel and I'm sure that'd be very entertaining. Well, damn, I just recounted the schedule for you, chat. I will recount it some more as the evening goes on, since, for some reason people make a big deal out of Sunday streams. I don't know why. It's like, it's a perfectly normal thing. But, I guess I'll have to keep reminding people that I'm planning on that this weekend, so. Let's get back into it, shall we? Let's, get back to the Revenge of LeChuck. So we're currently 54% complete on this game after 2 nights, so. I have 2 whole map pieces, right? Yes, I have this map piece and I have this map piece. And my map has a big ugly fish on it. I'm gonna glue your hair to your top. Why would you threaten such a thing? Let's review, because I'm a contrarian. You'd have to be very contrary to do that in my head. We have so many items. This is just silly. This is absolutely silly. And I don't know how many of these items we don't even need anymore. Like, do the empty drinking mugs or the colored drinks still matter for anything? I don't think we've used the telescope or the pirate hat yet. The ship's horn has been extremely useful, it turns out. I drank a lot of near grog, as it happens. Yeah, let's recount Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza, or Myth.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza, or Myth. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook, young Lindy, the cabin boy, Mr. Rogers, the first mate, and Captain Marley. They buried their treasure along with plenty of booby traps on a place believed to be called
Wow, that's
Inky
really
Island.
strong. I love it.
They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
We need Rogers' map too. We definitely have Marley's. So we need Rapscallions and we need Mr. Rogers. Remember they had the voice acting to old graphics in this one's remaster? Not only did they add it, they added it to the options. Classic mode voice dialogue. Not an option for the first game. I checked. I went back and checked after I saw this one. So if you want to play through Secret of Monkey Island with the classic graphics, you're going to have to do it without everybody hilariously yammering at you. But you can get the best of all possible worlds with LeChuck's Revenge. So if you're a big adherent of the classic graphics, me personally, I really like the way this remake looks. Like, more so than Secret's remake, I really like this art style. I think it's exceptionally well done. Good evening, Numberless Dread. Good evening, Justin Brett. Whitebeard, Big Mom Kaido. Hey, I mean, there is a surprising amount of overlap in LeChuck's Revenge and One Piece. I'm just saying. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'm just saying. Yes, Manic, and exceptionally faithful, too. And I appreciate that very much. Mod for the MS-DOS version 1 that adds the voices, a little bit too much of a pain in the ass for most, yeah. Has LeChuck scale on the Grand Line? That's a good question. I mean, I think once you factor in hockey, probably not so well. Like, LeChuck, one thing about these games, we don't actually have a good reference for how threatening LeChuck is himself. I think the main thing about LeChuck is that he is undead in a world where that kind of thing doesn't happen very often. In terms of combat ability, I'm sure LeChuck is a competent fighter, but, like, he's not, like, punching over mountains or anything, that's for damn sure. So, punching Guybrush up into the sky, but, like, Arlong could do that. Yeah. I mean, as a point of reference, I wouldn't imagine LeChuck would do much better than Moria did. Because they seem roughly similar in terms of power sets. I feel like they have enough cartoon physics going in their favor to do decently in One Piece. Yeah, I mean Moria was a contender. He was one of the Shichibukai, one of the 7 warlords of the sea. But yeah, I don't think LeChuck is Yonkai material, if I may. Anyway, we gotta find those last 2 map pieces, and it was indicated to me by our friend Bulwark that I got the 2 easy map pieces, and these next 2 are gonna be pretty challenging. So, I say, let's head to the map and see what we're looking at. I think a lot of LeChuck's real power is in his intelligence and his ability to plan, his ability to gather powerful people around him. I could see that, I think. Might eat that banana. I love how the core fighting style in One Piece, from what I remember, is what if we applied Dragon Ball hype to Looney Tunes. But yes, yes. I really, like, I don't want to, like... I want to say something about One Piece that's technically spoilers. But I think it's important to note for anybody who's kind of on the fence about One Piece. And I'll try to be, well, I could try to be vague about it. I don't think it really matters. I think everybody knows about Gear 5th at this point. But like, the most recent power upgrade that Luffy got, literally, and I'm using that word accurately for once, literally turns him into a cartoon character. Him and like whoever he's fighting. Like, it went, One Piece went, in one fell swoop, One Piece went from like informed by Looney Tunes to literally Looney Tunes. And it was brilliant. It was really, really, really great. Death Battle is doing a thought exercise of Akatsuki from Naruto versus the Espada from Bleach and the Warlords from One Piece. I can't help thinking the Warlords are so dead. Oh, man. All right, let's see. So, we gotta get over here.
I can't reach it.
But he can't reach it. Dread is going to be useless in this regard. There is a waterfall that has a valve that we can maybe do something with. And there's Governor Fat's mansion. And I think that's all we got. Luffy's two potential final fights are one of the most serious pompous antagonists in the series, and a guy you can basically say is his Bluto.
What's this doing in a pirate game?
I love that. It's probably gonna be Bluto. Do I have anything that would do anything with a valve? Can't see Blackbeard not being the final fight. Rewatching Dragon Ball via Seed of Might still amazes me how innocent it feels despite how raunchy it is. OG Dragon Ball is like kind of this amazing middle ground between tones. It's really interesting. It has this innocent charm. It has raunchy jokes. It has like heart-wrenching drama. It has high stakes. It has slapstick comedy. It has it all.
It's an empty, broken drinking glass. It is a nice pull.
New Votom series coming? Interesting. Goku being the singular innocent in a world of raunch makes such a funny contrast early on. I love the recurring idea that every ally has kind of starts to self-absorb prick before changing for the better. Yeah, that is nice, isn't it? It really helps the supporting cast grow on the audience because they actually grow as characters in Goku's presence. It's pretty cool.
I don't think I should cut that.
Out of curiosity, what does that look like in retro mode? Oh, man, that's like spot on. Right down to the weird wonky outline of it. That's really cool. You had a new Patlabor. Where the hell did that come from? Watch on Vodoms is a recreation of Normandy Beach. World War II landings were really brutal. I would hope so. You can probably turn on the waterfall below if you find a way to operate the pump. How can I operate the pump?
No ink. Nothing much to write about anyway. I don't want to suck that.
I don't want to suck that. That's really funny.
I don't know how to play.
Well,
that doesn't seem to work. Well, that doesn't seem to work. Well, that doesn't seem to work.
New live action He-Man? Yeah, I saw there was a preview for it. New fans can experience the horrors of Stop Breaking the Law, asshole. New paddle board probably came from the same place the new hand mover Neutron stuff really came from, and it's been a while. Watching a new audience slowly learn how to hate Isao Ota is gonna be fun.
Well, that doesn't seem to work. I don't think I should pin that. Can't dig that, Daddy.
I can't dig that, Daddy. I like that. Can I polish my
I don't want to polish that.
Girl, we remake when? Alright, I don't know what to do about this. Yeah, I imagine there might be a secret cave entrance behind the waterfall game. Can't believe Lito got into another mood. Like, who does he have dirt on? Like, how does he keep getting work? Bomb after bomb after bomb. Lito has money and makes himself producer. But, like, he's got to get people to invest in it, right? He can't fund everything himself. He did Suicide Squad, he did Morbius, he helped kill Tron for it. Tron is sad. Tron makes me sad because, honestly, like, the first, like, the first of the Tron revivals was, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't like a great movie or anything, but it was a pretty decent, like, modern conception of Tron. Like, I was pretty happy watching it. And I heard by all accounts Tron Ares is actually a pretty good, yeah, that's right, Tron Uprising. Tron Uprising was pretty good. By all accounts, Tron Ares was, like, it sounded like it was fine, except for Jared Leto. So, I don't know. Oh, that was a cartoon. What was the film? What was the subtitle of the film? I never saw Uprising. Was this something like Tron Legacy or something? No, the one before Ares. The first of the Tron okay, it was Tron Legacy. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, Legacy is fine. It's not an amazing movie, but it is fine.
I don't think that would be very sporting.
Pretty funny.
I don't think I should use it indoors. No ink. Nothing much to write about anyway.
Tron Legacy was a really good-looking movie too.
That doesn't seem to work. Sleeping like a baby elephant. Ugh. I don't think I'd better wake him up.
I gotta cook food and I feel grossed out. Can I do something? You need the book. I know I need that book, god damn it. I'm trying to figure out how to get it.
I don't think I could move him. I don't think I'd better wake him up. There's food or something stuck in the drain.
While they use Legacy and Kingdom Hearts after the original Tron and actually use it being a sequel as a plot point from Sora's perspective. I mean, that's pretty cool.
It seems to go off before stuff comes out of the tube. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think I'd better wake him up.
Did a great job capturing the vibe of Tron.
Careful with those snacks, Eugene.
I don't think this has been washed in about 10 years.
That's so gross.
There are crumbs and condiments all over it. Ugh.
Alright, I will leave this room for the time being while I ponder what to do. Sean was even kind of plot relevant in Kingdom Hearts 2. I was thinking Tickle His Tootsies. I can't use the feather pen.
Nothing much to write about anyway.
It just says no ink. I like how they just had Dillinger's kid in Legacy and never really do anything with him. I mean... he kind of fulfills the same role in Legacy that Dillinger did in the original Tron. I mean, the difference being that Dillinger had an analog in the system, whereas Dillinger's kid didn't, because it was Clue running the show instead. So, but I mean, if you want to talk about the character of Dillinger, Dillinger doesn't do anything. Dillinger is just a straight stand-in for like corporate schmucks who like hoover up all the riches and glory and get theirs in the end. And his kid basically does the same thing in the sequel. I'm gonna admit I remember maybe 3 scenes from Legacy. I liked Legacy. I liked it more than I thought I would, honestly. Yeah, David Warner is great. And like it was great that they gave him something to do like in the system as well. And honestly, they should have done that with Cillian Murphy too. But, you know, my biggest problem with Legacy was probably like the de-aging stuff kind of threw me off. They were obviously very proud of their tech and wanted to put it front and center, but I didn't really like Clue as an antagonist conceptually is cool, but not in practice, not so much. Tron was my first experience with David Warner in anything. Great introduction to him. Yeah, he's great in it. He is great in it. His system representation is very menacing. And in turn provides a great introduction to the MCP as well. Clue being weird looking and uncanny works because he's a fully digital person. I think I was more inclined to agree with that at the time, but in the modern era of deep fakes and AI bullshit, I think it plays a little differently. And admittedly, that's not the film's fault, but I definitely feel differently about de-aging and digital representations of actors now than I did then. Using Corey Burton as a stand-in for David Warner in 2 is pretty funny because he based a role on how Warner played Sark. I like the light cycle planes in Legacy. Yeah. The progression of the light cycle tech in Legacy was really, really cool. Should have made him look more inhuman. I agree. It's kind of a complicated thing because with something like Tron, you can go so many different directions with the aesthetic. And I think Legacy did a good job. Like it was faithful to the original in a lot of ways while forging its own new ground. But there's certainly arguments to be made about, you know, they could have pushed certain things in different ways and so on and so forth, so. Rogue One was the first movie I remember feeling really uncomfy to me with the digital actor stuff with the CGI Tarkin because his actor was dead. That's another one where like I was fine with it at the time, and in retrospect, I'm not. And I mean, a big part of that is what's his name? I feel bad forgetting his name because I really like the actor. But his estate taking issue with it because apparently they didn't get a proper agreement to do that with him. Peter Cushing, thank you. I'm sorry, disembodied ghost of Peter Cushing, who is obviously watching my stream right now, or members of the Peter Cushing estate. I apologize profusely. But yeah, why do you do this, Monkey Island? Why do you do this? Yeah. I mean, so, and this was relatively recent, like years after Rogue One came out. The story hit that the Cushing estate took issue with the digital representation of him in Rogue One. I don't know all the details, but frankly, I'm inclined to just side with the people taking issue with the giant billion-dollar international corporation. So yeah, legit the Cushing mega fan here. I would like to. I am an aspiring Peter Cushing mega fan. I want to, like, one of the things on my media bucket list is to watch the entire like Hammer library of horror and all of his roles there. There's no way they couldn't have found a guy who looks like Cushing. I mean, exactly. Like, there's no real reason for them to do these things other than like I always saw it as a misguided attempt at maintaining continuity with the existing actors. I was never happy with like deep fake Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian. I always thought that was intensely stupid that they did that. Especially when they got people like Sebastian Stan, like in the wings, who would be completely capable of doing a young Luke Skywalker. I mean, yeah, I'm getting so far afield here. But yeah, Luke Skywalker had fucking zero business being in The Mandalorian, and that was kind of the jump the shark moment for me. Like, I stuck with it. I watched season 3 of The Mandalorian, but that was the point where I was like, it was clear they were less interested in telling actual interesting stories in the Star Wars universe, and they were just turning it into a cameo machine. The guy I know the guy they deepfake for Luke looks like Luke. Like, they didn't have to do anything. It was so dumb. I hate our stupid dystopian present, chat. All this, like, all the promises of like amazing future tech and stuff, just, it all went to shit. Joining us here, we're always shitting all over Peter. No, we love Peter Cushing here. We don't love CGI deepfakes of him in particular. Hi, Ballerwork. Good evening. Yes, I'm still missing 2 of the map. He's a big woke. Okay. Chat. I am inclined to take some gentle direction from y'all at this point, because I'm not real sure how to even get going with these next 2 pieces. Like, I've been back to Scab Island and I have no idea what to do with the Weenie Hut. I don't know how to get to the other side of Fat Island. I don't know how to get the book off of the governor. I don't know what to do with the waterfall. I don't know what I can do next is the main thing. And there's a lot of places I can do. So I could spend a good chunk of the evening rubbing things on things while we talk about Star Wars again. I think the Voodoo Lady can give you a start on rap. All right, let's go back to the Voodoo Lady then.
Where do you want to go?
But yeah, I am open to gentle nudging tonight, chat. Call the Sierra hotline. At least we get more Maul being a creepy asshole. I'm not the biggest fan of Maul, personally. I don't know. He was cool in Rebels. I did like him quite a bit in Rebels, so maybe I'll watch the new show. Flash movie also had a scene that generally disgusted me. We don't mind spoilers for that dumbass film. Oh no, yeah, go crazy. Let's do deepfakes of a bunch of dead DC actors, including ones that got nobly rooted into typecasting.
About that voodoo doll?
Yes, it worked pretty well, didn't it? I still have the touch.
Maybe I need to do something else first.
Well, that's enough voodoo for me. Bye.
So
you have interaction with more than one animal out of you. That sounds auspicious. Yeah, don't worry about it, Naren. I think tonight's gonna be a community effort. If people have ideas or inclinations, just throw them out. Because I've definitely, like, I am further in this game right now than I ever have been in my life. And at the same time, I've been in similar situations with other point and clicks where, like, I have no idea what to do next. And I just go to every scene and I use every item on everything and I hit every dialogue option until I stumble across the right thing to do. I'm willing to shortcut some of that tonight, frankly. Because there's a lot of possibilities here. There's 3 islands, there's 3 different towns, there's a bunch of NPCs. I've got an inventory just full of items. Do something wood tick, but something you can use. Okay, let's go to wood tick. Let's go to wood tick and start rubbing things on things. Actually, I have a thought.
This stinks. If I don't find it soon, I'm going to lose all the monocle-grabbing muscles in my eye.
That's pretty
What is
funny.
that? I can't see a thing. All I want is my monocle.
So he doesn't.
Here, monocle. Here, boy.
He doesn't want the telescope.
Crud.
I don't think I should cut that.
How am I supposed to work?
I might hurt myself on the broken edges.
I never hurt anyone. Why me? I'd go for help, but I'm afraid to walk around like this. I bet my mom would help me find it.
Poor Wally, Jesus Christ. Could you make me feel any more guilty?
Inspected by 27.
I have a pirate hat. Villains with a ton of really shitty deepfakes of actors like George Reeves. Got his life ruined by playing Superman in the 40s. Pretty insensitive. Yeah, wait, what about the Saw? Seems like the kind of guy that would appreciate a good Saw.
No, thanks. I got my own.
Or not. Nick Cage's soups from the Nick Cage Superman movie that died in development hell. That I think is really funny. Like to have seen that.
I don't know how to play.
Hey, don't bug the monkey.
Don't bug the monkey.
Nah, I have a thing about lice.
So I won't use...
Inspected by 27. Nah, I have a thing about lice.
Yeah, I can't give him the banana. The bartender tells me not to bug him. Close to the banana.
No thanks.
Monkey-like organ. I can't...
I don't know how to play.
Unfortunately, I can't use the organ. Guybrush interprets that as, like, trying to play it. Serious case of big inventory syndrome. No, it really is.
That doesn't seem to work. It's a metronome.
I can't give the organ.
I don't want to get the monkey mad. No thanks. Too many bad memories of piano lessons.
Yeah, my options with the organ are use organ and look at organ. But if I use it, he's just like, I don't know how to play.
I don't know how to play. This reminds me of a story about a farm girl and... No, never mind.
This is moon logic and it's fine. Oh no. No.
Hey, what'd you do to my piano player?
He's cute.
Go ahead and take my entertainment. Thanks for nothing, buddy.
What?
He's cute.
What? What? Okay. One more unfortunate coincidence happened to release in theaters on the anniversary of Free's death. Mike is playing music for me for free, and if someone ruined that for me, I'd be despondent too. I'm a monkey. What do I need a monkey? Can I ask something specifically? To save us a trip? No? Okay, never mind. Do I need to take the monkey to the waterfall? But you need to do something else too. Okay. Okay. Fuck yeah. Follower is because... Seriously, it's because of what you said. When I was at the waterfall yesterday, and you're like, I hate this puzzle because it's like, it's an English language specific thing. That's been rumbling around in the back of my mind. And when I got the monkey, I was like, oh. This has to be it. Okay, so... Alright, so it's as dumb as you think it is. Yeah, there's no monkey wrench in German, assholes. Alright, so I gotta do something with the monkey. Aminals. And people like this one, huh? This is one of the legendary shitty adventure game puzzles. It took almost 20 years for the Foo Fighters to exist until I understood the fucking puzzle. Wrong island. Okay, thank you. That's what I needed.
Where'd you want to go?
That's what I needed. Remind me of some Booty Island. Augustus de what?
Isn't he a beautiful parrot?
He's preoccupied with his reflection. I don't think it would want that.
No thanks.
I was really hoping to get like a funny reaction out of him for that. This is not Gabriel Knight 3, the only game I know of to have puzzles so bad I got some Wikipedia page about why it exists. I know. Yeah, I think cat hair mustache.
3-hour tours.
Basically became the meme.
Thousands will spit.
For point and click adventure puzzles.
Prove to me that you guys are at least as fun as a pack of llamas.
Open world is middle is both its greatest strength and weakness. It's got a really interesting variety of puzzles and things to do that ends up being overwhelming and a bit too much of falling into moon logic. And it's unfortunate because, like I was saying last night, it didn't have to end up this way. Like, I think it being open, I think it being super open at this point would have been fine if the puzzles were simpler. If the puzzles were more straightforward and more like the puzzles in the first game. The puzzle in the first game were not particularly complicated. Or if it wanted to have like crazy ass moon logic puzzles, there were an escalation from the first game, it needed to be like tight and well directed like the first game. But unfortunately, it's both. It is wide open and it has some like just zany illogical puzzles. Still something in there you can buy? Well then. It's one of those sequels where it's more, but the more is a little too much. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it with Curse. Because I don't remember exactly, but I feel like Curse is a much better balance. Like, Curse has some crazy hard puzzles in it, but it's more focused. So you're not wandering all over the world trying to figure out what it is you're trying to do. Its flow is much more like the first game, but with harder puzzles. There's a lot of things in here. Some of this stuff I haven't even looked at.
That's a great gift for the holidays.
I'd like to buy this wreath.
And I'd like to sell it to you. That'll be 20 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
So they don't have to change the background graphic.
Thank you. It's never too early to prepare for the holidays. As what? A hat?
I got a wreath. I don't know why, but I did.
Ah, the famous ceremonial lights from the Pirates of the South Pacific. Those aren't for sale. It's a beautiful antique porcelain vase.
Oh, I'd like to buy this vase.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
So locking you into a specific region, each act gives focus to the puzzles instead of tempting the writer to send you wandering everywhere to solve things. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a dangerous thing in point and clicks to have you move between like realms. In this case, it's islands to solve puzzles. I know it's tempting because it's a very obvious escalation in difficulty and complexity. That's not necessarily a good thing in point and click adventures, because I feel like more than almost any other genre, like difficulty in point and click adventures is really, 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 really hard to get right. Like, point-and-click adventures are kind of the only genre where I am completely and 100% okay with using a walkthrough. My first time playing one. Because so many of the puzzles depend on you understanding the developer's logic. And just thinking the same way that they think. Yeah, the Cult of the Lamb DLC is out. Looks pretty big, too. Looks pretty significant. I think I've tried to buy everything else in here, except maybe the Elvis plate.
I'd like to buy this rock and roll collector's plate.
Okie dokie. That'll be 199 pieces of
Never mind.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how much you'd like King Quest 6. To be fair, nobody should actually like any King's Quest. I kind of like a decent amount of King's Quest. That's pretty funny.
I always wanted one of these. Soil the king's image? Sacrilege.
That's really funny. 6 is the good one. 5
It says beware of parrot.
5 is the one that I played a lot of.
I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
There's a problem when it takes a game
you.
to the 6th entry before a game is actually good.
Beware of parrot.
Wait a minute. I have the makings of a puzzle solution here. I just don't know what the actual puzzle is. Place plate over bird mirror.
Soil the king's image? Sacrilege.
I can't use it. Like, I can't use it. Probably more accurate to say that 6 is the one that holds up best for modern gaming. I like 1, 2, and 3. I like 1. 2 and 3 are just a bit too annoying. 4, 5, and 6 are pretty solid. I feel like 5 is fine, but I do think part of that is that 5 is kind of ubiquitous at this point. Like, I feel like it'd be safe to say that if anybody has played a King's Quest, they've probably played 5, because 5 was everywhere in the 90s. 5 has Cedric, enough said. But Misroy, a poison a snake. I mean, 5 made it onto the NES for Christ's sake. And yeah, I liked 5. The worst part about 5 is the worst part of any Sierra game, the dead man walking scenarios. I got to the very end of 5, but in an unwinnable state. I don't remember exactly what it was I missed in 5 that made my game unwinnable. But yeah, there's a number. There are a number of encounters in 5 that you can fuck up and not realize you fucked up until much later. When did you die? I made it to Mordrak's Castle. I was in Mordrak's Castle, but I think I had missed something on the way there that I needed to finish the game. Modern episodic one's pretty charming. 7 you go back and forth on. 8 is one of the weirdest tonal shifts I've ever seen in a game series ever. Alright, anyway, yeah, it might have been something for the Mordak fight. Have you ever seen King's Quest Massive Return? No, I'm not like... So the sum total of my experience with the King's Quest series, I've seen 1, 2, and 3. I've played 1. I played 1 a decent bit, I guess. No joke, a Dark Fantasy Brawler, King's Quest game where you punch people's heads off. Yeah, I've played 1 a decent amount. 2 and 3 I saw on a friend's old like black and white Mac. 4 I don't think I know anything about. 5 is the one I've actually played and played the majority of. I don't think I actually know 6. The only other King's Quest I know is the one that looks like a Disney movie. The one that is like crazy animated. Where are we at with this? First of all, good evening, Bestie. It's good to see you. I have 2 of the 4 map pieces to Big Whoop. I have the Cabin Boys piece and I have Marley's piece. So I'm trying to get Rapscallion's piece and Mr. Rogers' piece, but I basically have like I have no personal leads on this. I don't actually know what I'm doing right now. 7's the animated one, okay. I'm sorry, Vesti. I apologize. I'm getting heavily distracted tonight by different topics. We've already touched on Star Wars and other games that have noticed me, senpai. But see, I take you seriously, Dustin. I wanna make sure you feel welcome here. Madoka movie got delayed again. I'm sorry, Justin Brett. 10 p.m. I figured it might be starting around now. 10 p.m. Collector Boy. What I miss? A lot of rambling and a little bit of wandering, and a lot of drinking. Alright, well that's done. Some of the puzzles are also, for once, genuinely cool. A non-Euclidean mansion with a room where all the gravity changes depending on what direction you enter from. Yeah, I'm missing Rogers and Rapscallion. LeDrunk's Revenge. So let's see. What was I doing?
It has a picture of a parrot on the front.
That's an authentic pirate's fishhook. Found it inside a crocodile who was too petered out to move.
Use hook with thing.
It's firmly attached to the wall.
I wonder... Okay.
I'd like to buy this mirror.
Okie dokie. That'll be 15 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
That was a lot more straightforward than I was thinking. Are we stinking rich at this point? I don't remember. No, I have 51 pieces of 8. Because I got and then spent 6,000 pieces of 8 to charter the ship out to the Mad Monkey. I forget which series game it is. I remember one of the neat puzzle where you have to tape record some dude's dialogue lines and stitch them together into a forged message. Gabriel Knight 2. Have you tried using the empty pet food bag with the fishing pole? No, and apparently I didn't need to. Get 1 million worth of antiquities you pissed away on a piece of paper.
That is a nice looking beard.
I bet you think so. I get the feeling I've filled with my inventory with a bunch of garbage I don't actually need. Been doing nothing but add games on your wish list from all the cool trailers coming out. A couple I had my eye on are Metroidvania called Skydust and an RPG called Immortal Boy. That reminds me. Let me give you all a quick schedule reminder, because a bunch of people are here that weren't here at the start of the stream. Tomorrow night, I've decided I'm going to do a good old-fashioned indie variety night. A whole bunch of developers have reached out to me with, like, keys and demos for their games, so we're going to look at a bunch of new stuff that could be pretty cool. Saturday night is going to be the Power Hours. I'm going to be going back to January 1996, and maybe we'll turn some more pages. Are you doing Restory? No, I don't believe so. And then next week, there is a pretty good chance I'm going to stream every single night next week, including Sunday. And whatever we don't get done in LeChuck's Revenge tonight, I'm going to pick up with on Sunday, is the plan. Immortal Boy must be pretty simple. You can't die. If you picked up any cursed rubies that you have to take to the one place you can discard items before he kills you. That was such a jackass part of Uninvited. I can't remember if I actually figured that part out myself or if y'all had to tell me. But either way, like, what a nasty thing to do to the player. Like, even Shadowgate wasn't that mean. And Shadowgate, I'm pretty sure you could soft lock yourself if you weren't careful.
See the world.
Stan is your key
Sunken
to one of the
galleons.
pieces. Let's visit with old Stan.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, he has a crypt key. You can't see it because it's behind, it's like right here. It's behind my head here, but he has a key to one of the crypts. We talked about this last night. I love this song. It will make more sense when we get to Curse of Monkey Island.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Okie dokie. Now, this isn't just your average 60-gallon coffin. This has the full 75 gallons you need to avoid unsightly bone readjustments.
Could you get in and show me how big it is again?
No problemo. I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this. Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes. Can I show you anything else?
Not positive. I felt like you could screw yourself in Shadowgate with a coffin full of acidic slime. You can in the original Mac Ventures version. You can't in the NES version. Which I thought was a really interesting change they made. No, you can't. There's no consequence to there's no consequence to opening that coffin unless you like actively mess with the slime. It's the Mac Ventures version where once you've opened it, you've turned that screen into a death trap. I wonder how much room is in the coffin when it's closed. I'm afraid of tight spaces. Yeah, I'm a bit of a claustrophobe myself.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Sure.
Game needs a mod option to trap him in the test coffin and grab whatever you want.
Better than my kitchen.
That
might
be what we're supposed to do.
A person's coffin should reflect their station in life. Can I show you anything else?
Can I see your inventory? Sure.
I gotta go. See you later.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Stan.
Sightseeing.
Sunken
galleons.
All right. 51 pieces, 8. Wood polish. Voodoo shopping list. Knife. Pins.
Sunken
voodoo dolls. Okay, I'm sorry.
Cruises.
Kate, I love you, but
the
shut the fuck
world.
up. Pins, voodoo doll, shovel, spit encrusted paper, string, stick, book, Captain Dread's map, manila envelope, small key, different stick, clean white hanky. I did not get the crypt key, no. Gorilla envelope, organ, temporary library card, great shipwrecks of our century, crazy straw paper, 151st bottle of near grog, vanilla envelope, cheese squigglies, feather pen, well-polished old saw, ship's horn, green drink, brown drink, telescope, pirate hat, empty drinking mug, map piece, fishing pole, other map piece, sign, rock and roll collector's plate, wreath, JoJo, and mirror. Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. Would you believe that you're missing 2 items? Yes, absolutely. I would absolutely believe that. This game is nuts with your inventory. And I'm assuming that a lot of this stuff is red herrings. Either because it's just jokey fun stuff that they threw into your inventory, or it's stuff that's already been used that does not have any further use. Like, I'm pretty sure the voodoo shopping list will never get used again. I'm pretty sure the voodoo doll will never get used again. The spit encrusted paper actually was reused to mark down that song. Something more to do on Scab Island, eh?
Where'd you want to go?
Most of the latter, especially when things from the shop, have no actual use. That's kind of what I figured, yeah. But again, the other thing about Moon Logic, the other thing about having these wild and crazy puzzles is that you don't know that. You know? You don't really know what is or isn't going to have a use. I could speculate.
As what? A hat? Soil the king's image? Sacrilege! That is a nice looking beard.
I could speculate that the items that I click on to use that don't actually give me the option to use them on something, like this parrot sign does, are not actually going to get used. You need to be an asshole to an innocent person again. Let's see. There's the woodworker, there's Wally, there's the laundry guy, and there's the bartender. I have to wedge you all up. Can you not? No, I can get to the rest of I can get to the rest of the island. I'm pretty sure I'll have to get Rapscallion's piece. I have no idea what to do about the weenie hut. Not an adventure game. I remember side quest in RuneScape, one of the most absurdly logic fuckshit puzzles I've ever seen. If you don't, please go right ahead, Shadows. Go right ahead. Not a Weenie Hut Jr.
It's sparkly clean.
No ticket, no laundry.
He looks nice enough. I guess I'll be going now.
Huh.
I guess I'll be going now.
I have nothing to talk to Marty about. Absolutely nothing. One quest, you get thrown in jail and have to get the attention of your deaf neighbor looking in the opposite direction. That's already kind of a messed up premise. You've interacted with this item before, now you need to ruin it. Let's make a body horror movie. Why not? Is it the peg leg? Ain't it soft as fucking peg leg? But why? Why did I do that?
I did a pretty good job on it.
But why? Okay, do this like sushi now. You have to punch a hole in the accordion with a broken ink bottle, put a pipe in the hole, airproof the hole with inky paper, use a makeshift vacuum pump to catch a seagull, then play the accordion to fire the seagull into your neighbor's face. Start with Curse, that's great. You and me both, Vesty. You and me both. Curse is maybe the best point-and-click adventure I've ever played. It is so incredibly good. Even with its crazy bullshit moon logic puzzles, I stand by it. Low-key think about getting a Murray tattoo. Murray! I'm not gonna lie. Murray is a huge reason why Curse is so good. Aha. Aha. Turns out you're playing the villain in this one.
Aye! My leg! Help! Someone get a doctor!
But again, why did I do that? Game is easily Guybrush's most dickish to the point I struggle to think of a hero from this era doing the same kind of stuff. Whoa! Okay.
It says, out on house call. Please come again. I don't want it.
Oh, so now we just get to steal all this shit. Okay. That's a bit...
I can't. He's lacquered it onto the wall.
He's lacquered it onto the wall.
It's too heavy to move.
Thief, finally a real
I
pirate.
may be a lazy guy, but carrying around my own place to sit is too much.
That's pretty funny.
It's too high.
Gaming, Graham obviously doesn't. Roger's generally just an incompetent boob rather than outright malicious. Alright, so now I have hammer and nails. Good, okay, cool. Shoved a whole ass dog in your coat, it's true! Ah, okay, that makes the whole stand thing make a lot more sense now. Okay, cool. Cool. Not quite as bad as Mystery of the Druids guy.
Where do you want to go?
I wish I could say... This might be kind of random. This might kind of help recontextualize some of the, like, more modern European point-and-click adventures. Like the Daedalic ones. Scab Fat Booty!
Check it out.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, Stan.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Sure. I have to warn you, I've got 5 other dead guys coming back to look at this today.
Could you get in and show me how big it is again?
I was just going to suggest that myself.
God, I love Stan.
If you're thinking about one of those cheaper models, first ask yourself,
I'm not ready for that yet.
hey, take your time. No hurry. This is truly the casket of captains.
Spacious.
Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
How extreme Mystery of the Druids is
just
sometimes
going
wonder
to
if it's meant to be a
suggest
parody
that
of how
myself.
dickish adventure game protagonists can be.
When you've spent your
All the
life
same
on something
characters
as
running very
big
much
as
go,
the
oh
ocean,
my god, what the fuck?
how could you spend your death in anything smaller?
But it's open.
It's just as roomy closed. Here, let me show you. Sure.
That's so funny they recorded that first line as if he was in it, even though he wasn't.
Pirate and his parrot. Feel free to join me. There's room for both of us. I hear you knocking up there.
Look at how bad he is at that.
Solid oak you're hearing. Yes, it sure is nice in here. Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend. Could you see if the clasp is closed on this thing?
Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
Hello? Is anybody out there? Yoo-hoo! Help! I can't get out of here! Be there in a minute. Okay! A joke's a joke! Now get me out of here! Open this coffin right now! Anybody? I really am claustrophobic. Someone's going to pay for this! I'd bust out of here, but the dang thing's built too well. Well, If I had to be stuck in a coffin, at least it's the deluxe.
Oh, the nails look right in the old version. So they actually improved on the joke in the new version.
Airtight. I'm not dead. I'm losing valuable business. Let me out. I need to go to the bathroom. Well, if I had to be stuck in a coffin, at least it's the deluxe model. I'm not dead. Maybe I'll take a nap. I hope this thing's not airtight. Hello?
Oh my god.
Help! Maybe I'll take a nap. I really am claustrophobic.
It's locked.
Well, if I had to be stuck in a coffin, at least it's the deluxe model.
It's locked.
Yoo-hoo! I hope this thing's not airtight. I'm losing valuable business.
Sit tight,
Open
Stan.
this coffin right now! Are you still out there? Hello?
Sunken galleons. See the world.
All right.
Glass bottom boat.
Now it's kind of ridiculous that the crypt is on an entirely different island. I feel like this is kind of emblematic of the issue here. Like the game world didn't really need to be this big when the puzzles are this complicated.
Stan's Cozy Crypts, a place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
I can't believe that previously owned coffins were cracking me the hell up.
Stan's Cozy Crypts, a place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
Would have been that better if the islands are self-contained? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, you'd basically be cutting down the possible, like, puzzles and plot threads by a third. Or no, by 2/3. And it would make it a lot, like, it would greatly reduce the number of possibilities when trying to suss out what you're supposed to do next.
Old Bill the Acrobat. He lies in here dead. He died like we buried him, propped up on his head. It's inscribed with a quote. Happiness is a warm manatee. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. No way, that might bring them all down. Talk about your slipshod internments.
Darn! Oh, the huge manatee.
Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Mouthwash? We don't need no stinking mouthwash. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason.
He's not gonna open any of
I'm
these,
not opening up one of these without good reason. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason. I wouldn't want to upset its balance. I wouldn't want to upset its balance.
Inventory again. Hammer, mirror, sign, plate, wreath, monkey, mug, map, pole, map, drink, telescope, hat, squigglies, pen, saw, horn, straw, paper, grog, envelope, organ, card, book, envelope, key, stick, hanky, string, other stick, book, other map, pins, doll, shovel, paper, 8, polish, shopping list knife. What's the game say? You won't be able to identify Rapskin's coffin without a book of pirate quotations. Aha. The book of pirate quotations on Fat Island. On the Fat Man.
Bet you want to go.
I don't want to go to Fat Island, but we will. So chat, since I've spilled the beans and Curse of Monkey Island is my favorite point-and-click adventure, what's y'all's favorite point-and-click adventure? What is the pinnacle of the genre for y'all? Blackwell series and Dirty Split, Longest Journey, King's Quest 6 or Quest for Glory 3. Really fond of Longest Journey, Beneath the Steel Sky. Same answer. A person of sophistication and refinement, I see. Alright, brace yourselves for grotesquitude, chat. Governor Fat is not a pleasant creature to behold. Have you seen Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark? Are you talking about the movie? We do a bit of the little... Huh, okay. I'm gonna level with you. I never, ever would have figured that out. Just straight up, I never would have gotten that. Monkey Island 2 or Day of the Tentacle or Sam & Max or Fate of Atlantis. Definitely LucasArts one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Cleo, Pirate's Tale. Sam & Max hit the road for me. There's so many good things about Sam & Max. That's funny. It even swapped in the same spot in my inventory.
Famous pirate quotations. Happiness is a warm manatee. Fester Leech. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Old Skunk Eye.
Darg!
Rapscallion. Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Barney Gout. Mouthwash. We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Commander Buttonhead.
Is that randomized or is it always Yarg? I like how your lie about the kitchen being on fire doesn't get rid of the guard. It keeps him gone. Yeah. Loom is up there for sure. Sam Back Hits the Road is up there. Trace Memory. DS Adventure Game is some of the coolest puzzles I've seen. Grim Fandango, maybe? Yeah, Question's favorite point and click. Pandora Director for you? Techno Babylon? It's randomized? Okay. That kind of makes it funnier. Really like Full Throttle. I've only ever heard good things about Full Throttle. Really need to play some Wadjet Eye games on the list. I think going through the Wadjet Eye library would be a pretty worthwhile use of my time eventually. I've played some of them, but mostly the early ones, like the Shiva and I think Techno Babylon is them, right? I think they're more recent games I've heard are more polished. There's a new Wadjet Eye game just last year. Yeah, I know they're still in operation.
Darg!
My plan for something to do after I finish the bundle in 2028. Little ambitious of you, isn't it? Primordia gets some bonus points just for Logan Cunningham. But Primordia is really good. Primordia is a really interesting game because it's a really, really good point and click with, I think, a very contentious ending. I think the ending kind of reveals the philosophy of the developers in a rather stark way. Oh my god, that was a loading screen. How weird. Full Throttle is 99% great except for the bike combat minigame. Also, good evening, $10. Good to see you.
Ooh, looks like human ashes.
What the fuck, Guybrush? Ooh, human ashes. What happened? I'm not gonna spoil it. There's a chance we'll go through Primordia, because again, it's a really good game, and the ending, like, it's not like offensive or anything. But the ending is very much worth like a conversation.
Silty. There's something in it.
Yeah, ashes.
I don't think I need any more.
Okay, so we have the ashes of this dude, right? So I'm guessing this is what y'all were thinking when you're thinking International House of Voodoo. Who voices Guybrush? Dominic Armato. Who else does he voice? Like, is he a well-known? I feel kind of bad asking, because I mean it's my industry. I should know better. But does he voice any other notable characters? The IHOV, yes. The IHOV. I don't know if I can really call it a favor. The Lost Crown is also pretty neat. Few variations in the ending of Primordia, you can tell which one. You can very much tell which one's the intended end. Yeah. Zack and Wiki is also a really charming one. Some games, I mean, look, games are art, and art always has elements of the creator's beliefs and principles and ethics and whatnot. And sometimes it's very, very stark. I think one of my favorite examples of this is like Alpha Centauri and Civilization 4, because it really reveals the developers' considerations of society and its organizational structure. Like, when choosing your societal ethics in Alpha Centauri, like, free market economics is absolutely self-destructive. Unless you have a very specific plan for it, it will doom your civilization. And I mean, let's not mince words here. They were absolutely prophetic about that. For the majority of the game and the majority of playthroughs, a planned green economy is the way to go, which I always thought was funny. Civ 4, in Civ 4, communism is hilariously broken. Like, communism is wildly effective in that game. Rural English coastal town with ghostly stuff and using cameras and tape recorders to capture stuff while at treasure hunt. That sounds pretty cool. Of course, the usual adventure game sociopath protagonist. And it's not a red herring. One of the rare point clicks I know, which is generally kind of cool. OP, which multiple people control a cursor and can point at stuff. What were you talking about? Video game characters actually have to follow communism. I mean, that certainly helps.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
When you can just be like, hey, it's a communism, and it works the way it's supposed to. And no bad actors are gonna corrupt the system for their own personal gain. Because that's totally a thing that can happen. It's also kind of interesting how Civ 4 tried to make slavery a poison choice, but still absurdly powerful early game despite their best efforts. Yes, that is also true. That is very true. Yeah, yeah, there's more to it than just that. If I remember correctly, like mercantilism is also extremely powerful when you first get a hold of it. Like, it absolutely supercharges your economy. Let's all follow communism. Why is your house 3 times the size of mine, sir? 4 kind of gives you a choice in which you want to spec for production of mine. No, it totally does. It absolutely does. And I like it because of that. There are, it's not just every playthrough in Civ 4 is not going to look the same. There are use cases for most of the civics in that game, depending on what kind of victory you're going for or what kind of civilization you're playing. Alpha Centauri is a little more pigeonholed. Like, the vast majority of the time you're going to end up on a planned green economy. There are exceptions to that, though. If you're playing the Morganites and you're going for an economic victory and you are equipped for it, free market's the way to go. Free market can help you end run an economic victory hilariously fast. But nobody else in the game is just gonna take it as a matter of course, because it will doom you. Civ Nothing Stellaris gives you 47 different types of slavery. Stellaris also not all that balanced, yeah. Although this is to say slavery is very effective for decent chunks of human history because our main power was human power. So long as you don't give a shit and manpower is still cheap enough, slavery is unpleasantly effective. I mean, you're not wrong. You know, it's an abomination. It's something that should absolutely never be practiced. At the same time, like the practicality of it from a purely production-based standpoint cannot be denied. You try the magma people that add to Stellaris. And those Crusader Kings where the meta is play it like an interactive aristocrats show. Central conceit of the Civ family of games is possible to run a government according to whatever principle without everything immediately taken over by self-interest, which is a nice fantasy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's super effective as long as you don't have a shred of morals or ethics.
About that voodoo doll?
Yes.
And when I was marveling the sheer size of that candle, it's pretty incredible, yeah. All right.
Well, that's enough voodoo for me. Bye.
So be it.
Oh, I should try to find a potion to resurrect Rapscallion. Oh, it's probably this one.
Ash to Life, the uncremating cream.
Hey, that's just a display model.
Well, let's talk about this, lady.
I've got the real stuff back here. That's one of my most powerful potions. Brings the dead back to life.
I could do lots of cool stuff with that.
There are some complications. It only works on ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, you need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
I have the ashes of somebody I'd like resurrected right here.
Bring them to me. Now, there's only one small problem. I forgot the recipe.
Oh my god.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we want
Rap's
Rap's map piece.
Cookbook anymore.
What a drag.
I'm guessing we probably need to go to the library for that. Yeah, we need Rapscallion and Mr. Rogers map pieces. And we're at least on the trail of Rap's map piece. Mr. Rogers, I don't even know where to start. But maybe that'll be clearer by the time we get Rap's map piece. Because I mean, at that point, everything's gonna be narrowed down. Like, everything else will have been taken care of. So whatever we have left will be devoted to getting Mr. Rogers' piece. Given this game unlikely. Let me have this, okay? Wealth. Opulence is a social art by L. Fat. Woodworking out on a plank. Wines. Sniffing the cork. Meet Mr. Tiger. Warthog is the misunderstood pet. Waltzes, dancing on 3 legs. Wallpaper, living in lime. Impact of yellow on small children. Anywhere but my room. Is it soup yet? A jillion things to do while waiting in line. Gross things to say at parties. See recipes of voodoo. Romance, yearnings, yellowing yesterdays. Sin sorted songs, swan song. Romance's wretched residue. Melanie Leary, what is your fucking problem? Passion's persistent presence. Romance, Next to Nothing by Elaine Marley, an account of her time with Guybrush Threepwood. Hang on a second.
Next to Nothing. I'll have to remember that. I've had it with this card catalog.
Hang on a second.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
As far as point and clicks go, I also enjoyed Night of the Rabbit and Last Express, although the fist fight sequence makes the definition of point and click a bit tenuous. You point and click through them.
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Could you find Next to Nothing?
It's terrifying.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Remember,
your hints are fine, Manny.
Books are the treasure of the mind.
I think we're on a good pace tonight. I appreciate it.
Next to Nothing. If you can't say something nice, you're not supposed to say anything at all, much less write a whole book.
Oh, I wanted to read an excerpt from it, man. Come on. Man up, Guybrush. Own it. Alright, where was that? Love's lingering lassitude. Fascination's final frenzy. Desire's distasteful denouement. Amour's agonizing adieu. Referential obscurantism. Recipes voodoo. The joy of hex. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's really funny. They call me Poopy Doopy. Never had my skin crawl so fast in such a short time. Oh, that's great. All right, we'll go back to the joys of Hex in a second. Ranching, sea lice. Famous private quotations. 3 Sheets to the Wind. Pirating primer. Masters of Pillaging. About pillaging. Rastafarian philosophy. Deliberance. There we go.
The Joy of Hex. I'll have to remember that.
This is hoodoo. Voodoo is Christianity mixed with some off-brand ideas of the spirit world. Yeah, I know the whole. I know the whole concept of voodoo has been corrupted by people outside of it.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
Answer your question. Outside some prestigious parts like Navy SEAL #1 and Metal Gear Solid 2, Guybrush is mostly what Dominic Armato has done in voice acting. Gotcha. Okay.
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Could you find The Joy of Hex?
She really seems to enjoy scooting around this place in
Okay,
her chair.
here you go.
What does she
That's
look
your
like in the
limit.
original?
You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Okay, she looks way better in the remake, honestly. I really have to give it to the remake. It's really good looking.
The Joy of Hex. I think it's meant for advanced voodoo practitioners. The writing's way too technical for me.
Where'd you want to go?
Get in the coffin, Guybrush. You know, some days I think I'd like to live in a skull in the swamp. Has a certain cozy appeal to it.
o'clock again, Mr. Threepwood?
I got a book of voodoo recipes for you.
You don't.
How many crab scalps does it say to use?
13.
Good. That's just what I thought when I whipped up this experimental batch.
Thanks.
Remember, just a dabble do ya.
Yeah, all right. Let's do it. I wonder if you could build a house like that in Minecraft. Think of falling down a shack in a fetid swamp suit. Thank you, Eve. I appreciate your honesty. Oh, wait, where am I going? Gotta go to the cemetery. Cemetery is taking up some valuable beach real estate. LARP is Shrek. Isn't it a miracle hightail is finally a thing? How long have people been waiting for hightail anyway?
Ash to life, the uncremating cream, now in a convenient powder.
But if it's not a whatever. Sparkly. This requires loading, apparently. Oh, that's kind of... Wow, okay, man.
Phew, that was a close one. If I didn't have my flame-resistant apron on, I would have been killed.
Bad news about that.
Where exactly did you buy that apron wrap?
Stan's previously owned restaurant supply. Why do you ask?
Look, Wrap, you're dead.
What?
You're deader than dirt. Your life is well done. You've shivered your last timber. You're the prep cook at the pearly gates. You're 2 weeks past the expiration date.
You've shivered your last timber.
I'm dead?
Cold as leftover pork chops, stiff as a frozen footlong, green as a year-old pickle relish, crusty as a stale bun, sealed up and covered with goo like a canned ham.
Sealed up and covered with goo like a canned ham.
I'm not ready to die. I feel my soul is not at peace. There is something I must do before I pass on.
You just turned to ash again. Like, you mean finish War and Peas? Perfect plumps when cooked wiener technology? Produce an heir to the steam and weenie fortune? Pass along your part of the map to Big Whoop?
Pass along your part of the map to Big Whoop?
No. I just have this nagging feeling that I left the gas on in my restaurant. It's driving me crazy.
Did I mention I'm looking for Big Whoop?
Big Whoop? I'll take that secret with me to my grave.
Oh, you have it with you? Great.
You can have my part of the map to Big Whoop, but only if you do me a favor first. Could you check the gas on my weenie hut for me?
What do you care about it? You're dead.
Please?
Give me the map and I'll check the gas for you.
Check the gas and I'll give you the map.
Give me the map and I'll check the gas for you.
Check the gas and I'll give you the map.
Alright, fine.
Sure, I'll check it.
Thanks. Here's the key.
Okay. To the weenie hut. Fortunately, this is all more or less localized on Scab Island. Slightly more disturbing, the retro version. When I go back, maybe we should do it in the retro version.
Nice.
Nice.
Steamin' weenies.
Oh my god, he did leave the gas on.
There's something written underneath. It says, remember to turn off. It's stuck shut with old grease and pork fat. Ugh.
Too look like I'd love to hear a story about Lich.
It's stuck shut with old grease and pork fat. Ugh.
What's up, Shad? I mean, yeah, he burned to death, but that's still no excuse.
They're empty, but I can still smell the pickles.
Barrel
Why would I
of
want to
pickles?
carry around big, empty, pickle-soaked barrels?
To enjoy the scent of pickles, Guybrush. Don't you have a soul? Exactly why I hate gas stoves. I grew up with electric stoves, but my wife, like, insists on gas. So I've had to get used to gas stoves. And honestly, I like them now. I like them a lot. I dare say I even prefer them to electric. Fortunately, you can provide gas in quantity. Ha ha ha! All right. Oh my.
Well?
Oh my God! They actually copied. Man, this remake is incredibly faithful. Like, shockingly.
You were right. The gas was on. I turned it off.
Thanks. I guess where I'm going, I won't need this map anyway.
Ah!
Thanks.
He vomited
now
it up.
I can rest in the folds of the earth, like a steaming weenie in a soft, fresh bun. Ah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I cannot get over how faithful the remake is to the original, while also just generally looking a lot better. Like, I'm thinking more and more like this is the way to do a remake. Dude, it's super impressive, yeah. Find it much easier to monitor the heat on a gas stove than an electric one. Yeah, I would agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Got a gas stove after an ice storm in the 90s, left us up power for about a week. Only know how to cook with electric. I think it's honestly easier with gas. For the reason that Lodrillhigh just mentioned, it's easier to monitor. All right, that's 3 map pieces right there. So, all right, let me think about this. What are the damn, okay, yeah, there's the monkey. There's the monkey and the waterfall and whatever needs to be done there. As I do. Follower can never forget the monkey. The monkey has left an indelible banana-scented stain on his soul. Let's head over there. Gas goes way much hotter and faster than I'm used to, as when I'm looking up electric burners and plop on top of your gas range. That's Fat Island.
Deep within LeChuck's fortress, blah, 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 blah.
Largo.
Yeah. You called for me?
Is it true that Guybrush Threepwood has found the 3rd piece of the map to Big Whoop?
Ah, yes, sir. I was about...
Why did you not come and tell me yourself?
Well, I was trying to confirm that he really...
Largo, you have been my trusted henchman for many years, but I won't hesitate to drag your entrails from behind my ship if you do not bring me Guybrush before he finds that treasure!
Again, I have to observe that Largo isn't actually doing anything. I do feel like that's kind of important to point out. Electric has a certain smell if it hasn't been cleaned properly. How woody we have his voodoo doll. I mean, it's just... I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a plot hole per se, but it is kind of weird to me that we keep having these interludes where like LeChuck is like, Largo, stop him, and he's like, yes, boss, and then nothing happens. Like, it feels, narratively, it feels like they're pretending that there's more dynamism in the story than there actually is. Like, they want the designers want there to be an antagonistic force, but they're not putting in any of the legwork to actually have one. I can't help but comparing it to King's Quest 6, where the genie is actively trying to kill you because his boss wants you dead. Scooby-Doo ass villains, what's up around the board? Cool. Poor confused German children. Why hasn't there been a Scooby-Doo point click? That is an excellent point. Scooby-Doo is absolutely prime for point click. I guess, I mean, there's absolutely, it's generally, there was link it! Or link the Wikipedia page for it. It was on the Genesis. That's crazy. Newly discovered gaping hole. What? No ring. Wrong kind of gaping. What? Climb into that geological goatsy. Oh. And now we're on the other side of the island. It says cave, hole, and cottage. And path. Shall we take the path? These are the Monty Python's The Meaning of Life adventure game. I only ever had the demo of that. That's where I actually learned the Lumberjack song, which I greatly enjoyed. Grotesque statue.
It's a grotesque monkey statue.
It's not pointing. It looks like it's supposed to be holding something.
Hello, Mr. Monkey. Sir? Oh, well.
Oh, I don't have that banana anymore. It's also like Scooby-Doo's platform written on him way more than point and click. If we're talking fully rational actors here, I feel like maybe there's not a lot of overlap between traditional Scooby-Doo fans and point-and-click adventure fans, is what I'm thinking. Great time to save your game. Can't argue with that, really. Also, I'm curious what percent complete we're done now. 68%, my God. Honestly, we're like kind of right on track. We're doing a solid 25% a night as it happens.
Nice.
Yes. What do you want?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
What do you really want?
Almost nice, but not quite. Briefly considered downloading GoatSeed today to respond to spam text with. I also realized that would be pointless.
I'm looking for a map.
I knew it. Look, kid, I'm sick of you would-be treasure hunters coming over here. I just inherited this house 2 months ago, and every single day, all I've heard is rap, tap, tap. Do you have a treasure here? Why can't you people just go away and leave a retired pirate in peace?
Guybrush Threepwood prepare. I'm sorry, I have to pick this one.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, you want a sword fight, do you? Sword fighting's for wimps, weenies, and sissies.
Giving up so easily? Wow, this game's a cinch.
I have a better way to solve a dispute. Real pirates solve their differences with a drinking contest.
Drinking contest?
Come on in. I'll get us set up.
Guybrush seems like he might be a
grog.
lightweight.
It's just for contests. Twice the alcohol, twice the calories.
There's nothing but bricks to look at.
Hang on a
I
second.
hate having to waste it. Here's your drink. From what I'm told, nobody can drink the special contest grog without feeling faint. But I've been practicing. You know, most of the treasure hunters just leave when I ask them to.
That is a nice looking beard. One thing's for sure, I am never shaving this off.
But you're persistent.
Looks like a tree to me.
It'll get you places in life, boy. But it won't get you into my house.
Nice.
Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I'm a pro.
You drink first. Just what I expected.
I think he's gonna do this until I click somewhere. Some person on Tumblr said they put a listing on Craigslist saying they're selling really cheap tickets to famous music concerts. First message was a spam message. Second message is desperate. What did you do? All right, get up, buddy.
Oh, my head. I'm too short.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm too short.
All right.
Back again, eh?
I wonder why
Let's get this over with. Come on in.
That thing on the left side of
I'll
the
get
lawn.
us set up. I can't believe you're back for more. Most people just give up and go away. In fact, I'd really like it if you went away. Okay, let's get on with it. Here's your drink. There's a special drink that I like. It's sharper than a forked tongue. But it's powerful medicine. Never could get enough of that stuff.
I don't like watered down grog.
Then my supply ran out, and my girlfriend went with it. That's why I started drinking rum. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I'm a pro.
A deer run in my car one morning after a
You
night
drink
like that.
first.
Shoot him and take him out. Again, extremely accurate.
Typical.
Extremely accurate. I love it.
Oh, my head.
Let's see. Swap cups? There's nothing to swap with. Well... No, I don't think that would work.
I don't want to be a peeping Tom.
Not in this case, anyway.
Nice window.
Everything is...
I respect privacy too much.
Obviously.
I respect privacy too much. I don't want to be a peeping Tom.
Back again, eh? Let's get this over with. Come on in. I'll get us set up. I can't believe you're back for more.
Nice.
But I guess you want to go through with this. Here's your drink. I used to like this drink when I was younger. Tastes just like chicken. But it's powerful medicine.
I might hurt myself on the broken edges.
I had cases and cases of it.
I don't like to mix my drinks.
Then I realized that I relied on it to get up in the morning. My next drink of choice was rum.
Wait, he put it in his inventory? He put it in his inventory.
Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No, thanks. I can hold my own.
You drink first. Just what I expected.
Oh, my head.
It goes into your inventory.
Back again, eh?
You know how it
Let's
goes,
get
Chief.
this over with. Come on in.
Let's indeed.
I'll get us set up.
And back to violence being a
Don't
solution.
you know
is a
when
game
enough
called
is enough?
Dreamweb, where
You know
they've
you're
been
not going
playing
to
like a
beat
typical
me.
dystopian
I'm the
sci-fi
best
point
at
and
this
click.
contest.
The interesting premise, and then you get to
Okay.
a scene where the solution
Let's
of
get
puzzle
on
acts
with
a guy in the chest.
Here's your drink. You ever tried booze from the West? It's sharper than a forked tongue. But it's powerful medicine. I guzzled it with the best of them.
That doesn't seem to work.
Then there was a shortage of it a few years ago. But I needed something else, so I drank rum.
That doesn't seem to work.
Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No, thanks. I can hold my own.
You drink first.
It's a shame you can't fast forward through this part after a while.
He's too young to drink anyway.
Oh, my head.
I did find the drinking game, yes. Yeah, maybe the plant.
Back again, eh? Let's get this over with. Come on in. I'll get us set up. Don't you know when enough is enough?
They all say rum.
Okay. let's get on with it. Here's your drink. My usual drink used to be a strange drink made by cannibals. It's sharper than a forked tongue, but it's got a wonderful aroma.
All gone.
It was the tree.
My buddies and I drank it faster than we could open the bottles. I could give it up any time I wanted, but I needed something else, so I drank rum. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I'm a pro.
You drink first. Oh, you already drank yours. You must be thirsty. Take mine. I'll go get more.
Okay.
My usual drink used to be a strange drink made by cannibals.
I need to drink something.
Makes your lips
where'd it go?
pucker. But it's weaker than a sponge soaked in water.
Wait, where'd it go?
Used to drink barrels and barrels of it. Then the taxes on it were raised.
I didn't actually pick it up.
My next drink of choice was rum. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
Okay.
No thanks. I can hold my own.
You drink first. Novice.
Every time he does that, I notice like a new detail of it.
Oh my head.
How gross and bloated his tongue is. Guy's a poor sport. Hey, he's offering his own drink after we down ours.
Back again, eh? Let's get this over with. Come on in. I'll get us set up. I can't believe you're back for more.
Put an umbrella in it.
Most people just give up and go away. In fact, I'd really like it if you went away. But I guess you want to go through with this. Here's your drink.
Want to? No. Have to?
On the ship, we had a
Far more
drink
accurate.
that we couldn't live without. Tastes just like chicken.
Tastes like
But
chicken.
it slides down the throat like fire.
All gone.
I guzzled it with the best of them. Then there was a shortage of it a few years ago. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks.
I don't
can
know
hold
if
my
I
own.
actually did it or not. Make that poor tree an
You
alcoholic.
drink first.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Ta-da! Cool. Okay.
Just like the trapdoor I had when I was a kid. He certainly does like his rum. It won't budge.
Okay.
I can't dig that, Daddy. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work.
Never actually get to use those sticks, like ever.
A brick is a brick is a brick.
Wait, what? It's odd.
A brick is a brick is a brick. I don't want to carry that around.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, okay. Aha! Okay. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Can't figure out insist on seeing you drink first because he couldn't handle it either. Game doesn't have... No, it doesn't. So, okay. have so much useless junk. Next bit is pure immune logic. Yeah, why did I place a mirror there? This is driving me insane. Why did I do this? Why did I place the mirror? Why did I open the window? Use the telescope on the okay. Okay. Okay.
A brick is a brick is a brick.
Apparently not this one, though.
I don't want to carry that around. I'm not a mason.
Whoa! Whoa!
That sucks. Like, let's pull back for a second. How are you supposed to figure that? Look, people in chat don't even understand what the fuck just happened. Okay, so you see this thing on the wall here? The butt slide?
No house should be without one of these.
So, okay. So the brick wall behind the trap door, there's multiple bricks in the wall that you can push, and they all open the trap door. But if you push the wrong one, the butt slide will be flipped the other way, and you'll fall through the trap door and be shoofed like right out through the hole. There's only one brick you can press that will flip the butt slide the other way and let you down in here. To figure out which brick is correct, you have to put a telescope in the hand of the statue outside, which focuses the sunlight into a beam that goes in through the window, which you have to open, that then hits the mirror frame on the wall, which has no mirror, which we had to get from the pawn shop by tricking the parrot into looking at something else. And if you do that, the light beam reflects off the mirror onto the correct brick. Like, that's essentially trial and error to figure this one out. Like, I really need y'all to understand this. Good puzzle game logic, good point and click logic starts with recognizing the problem. How do I do X? And then working backwards from there. There's really no opportunity to do this here. Yeah, exactly. It's like Naren says. It's doing things because you can do things. And I am sorry, but that is not good puzzle design. Good puzzle design is identifying the problem, identifying the steps to solving the problem, collecting the items and resources necessary to solve the problem, and then combining them in such a way as to solve the problem. And it's not just this game. And it's a prevalent enough problem that I'm willing to give the entire point and click genre a whole a pass on. Because, I mean, developers really struggled with this. It is honestly the rare point-and-click adventure that doesn't have a puzzle like this. It's developer logic. If you can argue that there's even any logic to it to begin with. It made sense to the developers, so they put it in the game, assuming that people would be able to think like they did. And most people don't. So. One of the things about LucasArts' philosophy, since you mostly can't die in the game, they feel more free to make trial and error solutions since you don't have to reload. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, this one, you will... If you are diligent about rubbing every single thing on every single other thing, you will figure this one out eventually. And I mean, there's only one window that opens. The mirror frame on the wall literally says mirror frame. So you know, like, I was able to figure that out without any prodding. So, and the statue is obviously holding something. You would eventually work out that you need to put a telescope there. My problem with this puzzle is that the way to solve it is pure experimentation and not logic. And that's not the way any of these puzzles should work. I feel like any puzzle where you're not going into it knowing, like, understanding the problem is the key. Every puzzle you should go into understanding the problem. And then developing and executing a well-reasoned solution to. You can't do that with this one. You just can't. So, does it make this a bad game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is a threshold on the game keeps auto-pausing when I don't touch anything for a while. I've finally realized that's what it's doing. But maybe I like the background ambiance here. Yeah. I allow for this in point-and-click adventures because I understand it was a difficult thing for developers to come to grips with. So. Should be rubbing everything on everything because that's where the jokes are hiding. I mean, that's also true. That's also true. LucasArts games in particular incentivize that because Guybrush has some really funny quips for trying to use the wrong thing on things. Why would it work this way? Is it coincidence that the right brick or this guy set it up so it would do that and then remove the mirror so it wouldn't work? Like, if there's any logic to it, it's the latter. Like, there was this specific complex Rube Goldbergian contraption to get this trap door open, and this guy didn't want to be bothered with it, so he removed the map and closed the door and took whatever was in the monkey's hand out of it, so they wouldn't have to deal with this shit. The worst Moon Logic puzzle was in Discworld. You had to clog a chimney. You had a doll the right size, couldn't use that. You first had to dress it up as Santa with 3 different items because Santa goes into the chimney and also fuck you. Yeah, and Manic makes a good point here. This is the kind of puzzle that you will figure out eventually, but it won't necessarily be fun to do. And I definitely agree with that. And that is one reason why I actively advocate for using walkthroughs with most point-and-click adventures. Most point-and-click adventures are a lot of fun as long as you keep rolling with them, but it isn't. Most point-and-click adventures are also entirely too dependent on understanding the developer logic or lack thereof to keep a decent pace in. And a walkthrough is just going to help you do that. So, I know I only finished the game with a guide. Yeah, I mean, I can say the same. I'm having to be led through this game to get through it, which again, doesn't make it a bad game. It just makes it a classic point-and-click adventure. Classic point-and-click adventures, they had issues. And even now, I think it's kind of unusual for a point-and-click to be straightforward and logical enough to get through without some kind of help or prodding. Anyway, here's the map piece.
It's a skeleton holding a piece of map. Gee, I still can't make heads or tails of it. I think I need an expert.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he died while taking a bath.
Fortunately, I know an expert.
Ugh, I don't want to touch it. Skeletons don't talk.
I know this only works on cremated dudes, but I still want to give this a try.
I don't think it was meant for that.
Alright. Just wanted to see. Who's the Skelly? As presumably Mr. Rogers. Alright, so... Came with a free skeleton hand. Sliding scale really, some point click games can be logic through the relative sanity, some are absolute nonsense. True, yeah, very true. Map is so hard to understand, you need an expert to fathom it. I mean, the other thing too is, do we even know where this island is? There's nothing on here to indicate where Inky Island is. Need to be more good hint guides instead of just complete solutions. I would agree with that too. I would agree with that. Map uses the convention of Zorth points to the right. Discworld adventure games might have been before Hogfather came out. Alright. So let's head back to Woodtick.
Where'd you want to go?
Narrator's had enough of this shit.
LeChuck's, sir, I got good news, and I got bad news. The bad news is that Guybrush has found the last piece of the map. The good news is that I got a plan that can't fail. You see, he must take the map to a cartographer to have it deciphered. I'll head him off before he gets there.
If your plan fails...
It will not, your voodoo lordship.
If this plan is actually enacted, it'll be the first time that he actually makes any kind of effort to do anything to stop us. Yeah, see, that didn't happen.
I'm stuck here forever.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, be my guest. If you see my monocle, let me know. For crying out loud. What is that? I can't see a thing. All I want is my monocle.
Well, buddy...
I hope I didn't lose it. Why me? For crying out loud.
Can I replace his
I'm
monocle
such a dope.
I lost that
I'll
telescope.
never be able to afford a new one. I never hurt anyone. I'm such a dope.
Replace his eyes with functioning eyeballs.
Can't I do anything right?
You got some important info, but
Mom
didn't
would
follow.
help me find it if she were
Oh,
alive.
the lens in the lighthouse.
I hope I didn't lose it.
You're right. I'd forgotten completely about the lighthouse. I mean, honestly, why else would you put a tiny lighthouse in a video game? If not to prize open for its tiny lens. That was Fat Island.
This looks like a lighthouse on a beach.
Shh! Sorry.
There's a model lighthouse lens inside.
This is a library.
Ooh, everything looks all blurry.
Please be quiet.
I wonder if that's enough. No, I don't think I should try to look up more information on Shipwreck. Well, let's find out.
Where'd you want to go?
Fortunately, a very short trip to see if this is actually what we need. Maybe I can get the woodsmith to craft him new eyeballs out of wood.
This stinks.
Imagine a puzzle going one step. Yeah, I'm not expecting
Can't
this to
I do
work.
anything right? Ah, that'll work. Thanks.
Unbelievable. Assume the Jokers is a monoclist, another eye that works just fine.
What's this? A map? Looks like only part of a map.
I've got the rest of it right here.
Very interesting.
Can you put it all together into one map for me?
I'll do it for you if you'll run an errand for me. Go to the International House of Mojo and ask the fortune teller if my love potion's ready.
Okay.
I'll try to have this done for you when you come back.
This is a very convenient way to get us away from Wally and the map so Largo can show up and fuck everything up. I played a few video games in my time, chat. This always happens. I just spent like 6 hours of my life collecting these super important MacGuffins, and then I just hand them off to some weenie to lose while I run an errand. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, chat.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
Wally sent me to pick up some love potion.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said to enjoy, but to be careful. It's powerful stuff. Wouldn't want that little guy getting hurt. Wait, I just felt a sudden disturbance in the force. As if a tiny, tiny voice just called out in fear and then hastily scratched a message in a table. I think Wally's in trouble, and I think LeChuck has something to do with it.
Uh-oh. I better go check.
This isn't the weenie, that was the other guy in the coffin. Ah, Guybrush. Guybrush, why? Why are you like this? Mighty pirate my entire ass. Is that crate always there?
To the Ghost Pirate LeChuck, care of LeChuck's Island Getaway and Spa. Contents, miscellaneous voodoo supplies. I think there's something moving in here.
Hey, Rich. I sure could use a hand with this one.
I don't think I was supposed to do that yet.
Looks like another box of live snakes.
Sounds like it, too.
Well, let's get it on the truck.
Whoops!
In the small crate of voodoo supplies that would be his home for the next 5 days and nights, Guybrush is forced to eat bat lungs and eel bladders to stay alive. Eventually, Guybrush and the rest of the slithering cargo are delivered to the very doorstep of the Caribbean's most
probably just like
fearsome
Guybrush
villain,
getting the
living
crate.
or dead, the ghost pirate LeChuck.
Ah, LeChuck's crate of voodoo supplies.
You know, we usually don't deliver out this far, and...
You guys bucking for a tip?
Well, we figured since...
Well, you figured wrong. LeChuck don't tip nobody.
Gee.
What a butt.
What a butt.
Ick. I hate snakes.
Yep, super accurate. Forever Joyce, the overly complex island hopping part of the game is over. From now on, it's a lot more linear and manageable. Yay! I still have all my bullshit though, including a
Let's see
bag.
here. There's some matches in here, and something that says Love Bomb on it. Close cover before striking. Instructions. 1. Light fuse. 2. Throw at target. 3. Get ready for love. It's the crate I came here in. I'm not getting back in there.
Some games use the chapter transition as an excuse to clean your inventory. Most would, yeah. Not LeChuck's Revenge, though. Aha. Well, this is a neat place. Actually, no, we don't want to go that way. There's tunnel and then back tunnel and also broken sign.
Nice.
It's not Guybrush, I swear to God.
Nice. 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 Nice.
Yet another sign.
Nice.
God damn it, Guybrush. All right. I've been preparing for this.
It's too soggy.
All right, hip bone's connected to the arm bone's collected to the head bone is connected to the leg bone. Hip, arm, head, leg. Hip, arm, head, leg. Now what does that actually mean? Ugly bone thing.
It's some kind of strange skeleton statue.
What? I think I broke it. Arm, head, leg, hip, arm, head. Okay, so I guess the way this works. But okay. Aha. Ah, it's a LucasArts. That's pretty funny. Leg, hip, arm. Or arm, head, leg. Arm, head, leg, okay. Neat. I'm not sure what that says. God damn it.
It's too soggy.
Yeah, I know. What the hell? Leg, hip, arm. That's verse 2. Leg, hip, arm.
It's some kind of strange skeleton statue.
This is really weird. Also, what does this look like in... Okay. So we got head, chest, leg, and arm, hip. No. Head, chest, leg, hip, arm. Head, rib, hip? No, that's head... That's head, rib, leg. This one, verse 3. Head, rib, leg. And then... Rib... Arm, head, rib, I think it's this one. Hey, I got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was the beginnings. That looks like it says something. Massive, huge door and massive locks. I think he messed up a few times and took away some of the wrong answers. Yeah, I mean, it must have. Like, one of those I went through, there was only one door.
That is one huge door.
Weirdly generous the game, uncharacteristic even. That might have been consideration for the remake.
There is no way, not even in an adventure game, that I'd be able to get all those locks open.
Oh my god. I love it.
Nice.
Dang it. Oh, Guybrush, you idiot. What kind of moron would fall for that?
Guybrush Threepwood. You have finally been caught.
Nice.
I have searched every island, sailed every sea, and now you are mine. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the
LeChuck's,
animation's
sir.
great.
Take Guybrush down to the torture chamber and get the machine set up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, animation's great. Oh, hey, it's Wally.
You be in a heap of trouble, Guybrush Threepwood. Now that you are mine, you will pay for what you did to me.
Hey, what's a little root beer between friends?
Silence! There is only one thing more painful than being resurrected from the dead and crammed into a rotting body. Do you know what that is? It is what is about to happen to you.
Can't we talk this thing out?
You see that candle over there? When it burns through that rope, the bag will fall on the bellows. When it is compressed, it will shoot a single lead bullet, which will ricochet off that pan, then off the shield behind me, bounce off that other shield, finally striking the green balloon. When it pops, it will cause that lever to fall, releasing that ratchet on the chain wheel, and sending you down into the pit of acid.
Gee,
Do you know what happens next?
Well...
I will take your bones, still alive and in great pain, and make them into a chair. I will call it my screaming chair. Every morning I will sit in it and listen to you scream. Any questions?
What does the candle do?
The candle burns the rope, releasing the bag of sand.
What happens when the bag falls on the bellows?
The bellows will shoot a lead bullet into that pan.
How's the lead bullet going to get to the balloon?
It will ricochet off a bunch of stuff.
Where do babies come from?
I'm growing tired of your stupid questions. Prepare to die.
He didn't say what he was going to do to me.
An ottoman comes to mind.
All right, here we are.
It's burning through the rope at an alarming rate.
Nice.
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 No, it really isn't, though.
Nice.
Guybrush, I swear to God.
Nice.
So, Wally.
Yeah?
I love you, man.
Let's keep our heads, shall we?
So, Wally.
Yeah?
Any bright ideas?
Well, actually, I was hoping you'd think of something.
Oh.
Well. Boy, I have a lot of items. I have an entire monkey. Wait, I do still have my... Why do I still have my telescope? I thought the statue chucked it.
Nice.
Everything is nice. It's on their range, it doesn't require our hands.
I can't do that from my present position.
Nice.
Buddy.
I can't reach the balloon from here.
Can't reach anything from here.
Oops.
Horse hockey. You honestly expect me to believe you were disintegrated in acid?
Sure. Well,
And yet here you are telling me all about it, looking very integrated indeed.
Yes. Well, that is... Okay, so I embellished it a little for dramatic effect. Zoomy.
Do you want to try telling me what really happened?
Okay, as I was saying, we were hanging over the pit of acid. Death was so close I could smell his hairy armpits.
That's a great way to handle that. I love that. I love that. What a great way to use the framing device.
I can't reach the balloon from here.
Certainly looks like you can. That's not what happened. I wonder if he... I wonder if he dies multiple times, or if this time you've got all the time you need. I appreciate y'all hinting at the solution to this, but I do want to point something out. Like, I'm not clear what the goal is here. Like, obviously to escape, but there's no, like, there's no clear indication of how you escape from this. The flame, huh?
I can't do that from my present position. I can't reach the candle from here. I can't reach the candle from here. I can't reach the candle from here.
Make yourself sneeze with the spice.
I can't do that from my present position. I can't do that from my current position.
Monkey.
I can't do that from my present position.
Make yourself sneeze with the spice. Generally can't use things on yourself in these games. Got a solution, you want to use the drink, you want to use the straw. Okay.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Ha! Hawk candle, spurt candle, looch candle, squirt candle, loogie candle.
Hey! Watch it with the spit. Hey, watch it with the spit. Hey, watch it with the spit. Hey, watch it with the spit.
That's really
My
funny.
mouth is all dried up.
Really funny.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Hey, watch it with the spit. Hey, watch it with the spit.
Wally, buddy, you're right in the way.
Hey, watch it with the spit. Hey, watch it with the spit.
Like,
my mouth is all dried up.
That must be a really really big drink.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Hey, watch it with a spit. Hey, watch it with a spit.
Oh, okay.
What
So I guess the different spit options were different angle.
The candle. Guybrush has escaped. Find him.
Ha! I bet LeChuck is really cheesed off now.
Yep.
Hey, Wally?
Yeah?
Where are we?
Good question.
Stuff.
I can't tell what this stuff is. Holy skunk sweat! Ouch!
All right.
Hours later.
No, I'm still playing. Don't worry.
Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? I want my granddaughter to marry a real man. Captain.
It's empty and there's a cap on it.
Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure?
Welcome to Dinky Island, home of the treasure of Big Whoop.
Oh, Dinky Island, not Inky Island.
There's a little dent in it where I hit my head.
Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
It's dry. It's a moonshine still.
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man. Captain.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's Herman Toothrot.
Polly wants a cracker.
I don't believe
Gee,
it.
Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? I want my granddaughter to marry a real man. Captain.
Pretty Polly.
Okay, let's go over it one more time.
It looks kind of old. Hey, there's a cracker in here.
Oh, no, that's not right.
They say anchovies on the top. Ick. No, they smell like anchovies. He's meditating.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Herman Toothrot, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi. I've been waiting for you.
What do you mean you've been waiting for me?
Our meeting comes at this, the final moment of my existence so far. All else has been in anticipation of this event.
Do you mean to tell me that your whole life has been merely a prelude to meeting me here today?
Yours too. But see, already the moment passes. Now our meeting is nothing more than another note in the grand overture to the next passage.
What the hell?
I'm looking for a treasure. Have you seen any?
There are many treasures here, found and unfound. The beauty of the ocean, for example. Or the treasure of the past, seen in the rings of trees or the half-remembered cacklings of a parrot.
What the fuck happened to this guy?
The treasure of the future, waiting in the seeds of mangoes and the eggs of the platypus.
Actually, I'm looking for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop? I'm afraid I am not familiar with that one.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching philosophy here.
Right here? On the beach?
Sure beats a Tibetan mountaintop. I can go surfing when things are slow.
What sort of philosophy are you teaching?
Neo-existentialist Cartesian Zen Taoism. It's all the rage at cocktail parties this year.
How many students have you got?
Well, none at the moment. But as soon as word gets out that a guru such as myself is teaching at a beautiful locale like this, I'll have to beat them off with a stick.
You have to what them off with a stick?
Could you teach me some philosophy?
Okay, here's a Zen koan for you.
A what?
A philosophical puzzle. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, what color is the tree?
Forest green?
Nope.
Nope.
Brown?
Nope.
Red?
Not even close.
Magenta?
Not even close.
Lavender?
Nope.
Puce?
Nope.
Aquamarine?
Not exactly.
Burnt sienna?
Nope.
Taupe?
Not exactly.
Blue?
Nope.
Cyan?
Nope.
Raw umber?
Nah.
Sepia?
Nah.
Mulberry?
Nope.
Periwinkle?
Nope.
Orchid?
Not exactly.
Turquoise?
Nope.
Peach?
Nope.
Plum?
Not even close.
Aubergine?
Nope.
Teal?
Nope.
Mustard?
Nah.
Cabernet?
Nope.
Slate?
Nope.
Smoke?
Nah.
Brick?
Not even close.
Coral?
Not exactly.
Chartreuse?
Nope.
Cherry?
Nope.
Wisteria?
Nope.
Raspberry?
Nope.
How
Vanilla?
many of these
Nah.
did they record?
Asparagus?
Nah.
Cranberry?
Same brain cell,
Not
Arcane.
exactly.
Sangria?
Nah.
Eggshell?
Nope.
Driftwood?
Nope.
Sumac?
Nope.
Alpaca?
Not even close.
Storm Gray?
Nah.
Evening Haze?
Not even close.
Tarragon?
Nope.
Sachet?
Not even close.
Venetian?
Nope.
Juniper?
Nope.
Drizzle?
Not even close.
Sweet potato?
Nope.
Bayou?
Nope.
Manila?
Not exactly.
Macintosh Red?
Not even close.
Mange?
Not even close.
Shark Bite?
Not exactly.
Sashimi Green?
Not exactly.
Ebony?
Not even close.
Ivory?
Nope.
Menthol?
Nope.
Sahara?
Not even close.
Salmon?
Nah.
Oxblood?
Nope.
The day someone spent
Khaki?
8 hours at Boom
Nah.
recording one-word responses.
Not exactly.
Robin's egg?
Nah.
Ash?
Nope.
Spice?
Not
I
even
wonder
close.
if they
Copper?
went to like
Nope.
Lowe's or Home
Weathered
Depot or
pewter?
something and
Nah.
got like all the paint
Vermilion?
chip samples
Nah.
and just read
Metallic
them all.
Burgundy?
Not even close.
Russet?
Nah.
Cadmium White?
Nah.
Cerulean?
Not exactly.
Phthalocyanide Green?
Nope.
Phthalocyanide green.
Ochre?
Nope.
Deep Purple?
Nope.
Beryl?
Not even close.
Hot Pink?
Nah.
Oatmeal Heather?
Nope.
All colors?
Exactly! Now, what has this experience taught you?
That philosophy isn't worth my time.
Oh, I'm very impressed. It takes most people years to reach this point. You have learned all that you can from me. Go forth into the world with confidence. I won't even charge you $1.
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man. A captain, not a washout like you. All the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, that's not right.
I love
All
it.
the heck with it.
Oh my god.
It's shaped like a giant pencil.
Oh my god. But it taught us a very valuable lesson. Philosophy is not worth our time. Oh my god. Okay, chat, I think that is the perfect place to end for the night. That was so good. That was seriously one of the funniest jokes in like the entire series. I love that. That was so funny. Oh my god. All right, so anyway, chat, schedule reminder. Tomorrow night is Friday. and we are going to do an indie variety night because I got some developers backing me this time. They have sent me some keys and or some demos of things for us to check out. Might be some really cool stuff, might be some really questionable stuff. Who knows? I don't, you don't. It'll be great. Saturday, Power Hours, back to Nintendo Power, January of 1996. Maybe finally getting past the N64 puff piece and getting on to actual games. I don't know. Have they seen Variety Nights? Clearly not. Sunday is when we're coming back to this. I am tentatively planning to stream every day next week. Monday's kind of a maybe. Might be a late one, but Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, next week should be streamed. So I'm gonna make the most of it. We'll come back here on Sunday, maybe finish the game. I don't know. I don't know how many parts there are to this. I don't know how close we are to the end. But yeah, however many nights we need next week to finish this, we'll use, because this is great. I'm having a wonderful time with this. And I'm honestly super, super stoked to be getting through it at last. So, all right, 68% complete. No, that's not right. No, oh no, we're on the last part. We're 82% complete. Okay, we could probably finish this on Sunday, especially with chat's assistance. So, that's exciting. I'm very excited to be able to say that I've beaten the entire original Monkey Island trilogy. So yeah. That's it, chat. We did it. Pop out of here. Let me find somebody for y'all to raid. And then we will while away the rest of the evening. Actually, I don't see anybody I know up, so I'm just going to let y'all go. That's how it's going to be. So yeah, anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for helping me through more of Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. So when I played this game myself before, I only got a couple hours into it, and I don't even remember if I found any map pieces, much less assembled all 4 of them, much less ended up at LeChuck's Fortress, much less ended up blowing up LeChuck's Fortress, and ending up on Dinky Island. So this is super exciting. I am really, really, really stoked to see where it goes from here. And what, if anything, the treasure of Big Whoop is, but we'll find that out next Sunday, just a few days from now. But between now and then, we got plenty to do. So hopefully I will see you all out tomorrow night for some indie variety night. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.